Okay, so I'm getting back to the cut and buff job on this thing. Just did a little bit of organizing just to put away some tools that I didn't need anymore, all my sanding gear. And today's project is to do the roof of this truck here. And as you can see, looks pretty orange peely. You can see along there. Hopefully by the time I'm done we'll have a nice clear view of my overhead fluorescent lights here. So you can kind of see, I don't have enough fluorescent lights that you can get a good scan across the whole of it, but it's pretty consistent. You know, like, it's not horrendous, but it's not not great. You do have to watch out for this body line that I filled when I was doing the roof. There's actually a fairly large seam there. And I believe, yeah, there's just a bit of an edge there. I'm probably okay with that, but I'm going to be very careful along there. I'm going to actually tape this off here, just so I don't do anything by accident. But first, I got to wash this thing off. So I'm going to do that. Then, well, I don't know if I'm going to go through every stage of it or not. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Well, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes into sanding here. And this part is still wet. That's why it's not showing the sanding as much. Some parts are getting very close. Like, that's looking pretty uniform right there. But obviously you can see you can see more blue than white sanded clear coat. So there's obviously a lot more lows still yet to touch on that part. This part looks pretty close. And the whole back half, I'll have to go over that again, because I went and I started doing the back half, and then I said, well, I'll start with the front half, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm going to keep going here. For the moment, I'm still using 2000, but this obviously is quite slow with the 2000, so at some point I might drop down to 1500, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've been at it for about an hour and a half, and still looking pretty orange peely, but there are spots that don't look too bad. You look at, say, that spot where it looks quite uniformly smooth, right exactly where my fingertip is, and you can actually, as I run the light across it, you can actually see that it still looks like it has little sparklies in it, and that's still a little bit of low spots. I can't really get that spot, but so it still needs some more work. But I'm getting closer. I'm really seriously starting to think that I should have started with the 1500, but I don't really want to move to it now, because then I have to work my way through, well, you know, right back up to 2000, which is, I guess, 1500 then 2000, but whatever. I might start on the back half with some 1000 actually. Try and take that down a bit, because you can actually see just how orange peely it is, and it's very fine orange peel, and that seems to be taking a long time to do. So anyways, I'm going to get back to it. Look better yet? Well, no, because I haven't done anything to anything you see here. Oh, I'm still color sanding on the roof, and I got a long ways to go. I don't even think I'm at the 50% point, but here is getting pretty close to a pretty consistent, you know, kind of a satin color without too much of the sparklies of orange peel, like you can see over here. Just run the light across it, and you can kind of see. Oh man, this is really tedious. I'm still using 2000 grit, and I'm really seriously thinking about changing to 1000 to do the back stuff that really hasn't been touched yet. And oh boy, that thing just completely went out of focus. Let's see if I can make it go back in. There we go. I don't know why I did that. Weird. Anyways, whatever. I'm gonna do what I do. Oh yeah, and just so you know, I've been at it for about 3.5 hours so far right now. Okay, it's coming along. You know, obviously here is still pretty orange peely, but you get towards the front, and there's still, you know, like a little bit of stippling in there, but I'm hoping that'll buff out. But for the most part, I think it's pretty smooth. So we'll have to see how this turns out. But I'm going to finish doing this, and if it's not unreasonably late, I'm already 5.5 hours into this with the lunch break. It's taken quite a while, and I think it would have went a lot faster if it would have done the 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. But like I said, I'm still doing 2,000. I think the next panel I will go through the process. Anyways, back to it. Okay, the back side of this cab has broken me. I've been doing it with 2,000 for probably better than an hour, just this area here, and I'm still not getting out the little bits of the orange peel there. You can see how sparkly it looks. And I'm going to try some 1,000, then some 15, and some, or 1,500, and then some 2,000. Because this is just taking insanely long, and the reality is this is the place I want to make a mistake, is somewhere where it's not going to be really obvious, rather than, you know, doing it on one of the doors or something like that. Anyways, I'm going to get to it. Okay, so it's nearly 10 o'clock, and I've got most of the roof sanded with either 2,000 at the front, where you can actually see the visible shininess, or 1,000 at the back. I just have to do the end pieces along the top here on either side, and then that's color sanded. At least everything's been color sanded, not done, but everything has been color sanded. This has really been a lot of work. There was a lot more orange peel on the back side of the cab. For whatever reason, I guess when I was climbing around on the front of this thing and shooting up the stuff on the front here, I seemed to do a better job with orange peel, but on the back here it was horrendous. It's still horrendous, but I don't dare take off anymore, because at some point I'm gonna burn through. So I'm going to have to call it good enough, but I still have to do these in 1,000, then 1,500, and then obviously 2,000 for this as well. 1,500, 2,000 for this as well. Woof. Anyways, I'm gonna continue for a little while longer, then I'm probably gonna call it a night. So this may be it. So thanks for watching.